Okay, so I've logged out of FastX and logged back in. So this is what it would look like if you're logging in and you had not just compiled. So the first thing you want to do is go into Scratch, where SPA-MPI is. And now I'm going to copy over the example file to run. And that's inside the SPARTA folder. And I'm just going to do step again. And you have to tell it that you want to copy a directory. And the command for that is -R. So now step is here. If I look inside of step, this looks like step did before. And you are allowed to run SPARTA without a batch script if you use only a very few number of processes. So on the Rivanna website it says if you use 4 to 8 processes on one node, then you can just run it directly from here. So I'm going to show you how to do that first. So this is the same command as on the desktop, MPI run SPA MPI and .step. And SPA MPI is actually one folder up. So I've already navigated out of steps, so we're back in. So if you do run a SPARTA script and you're not inside of your folder where the script file and all the species and VSS and data files are, it's going to give you an error. So you have to make sure that the SPA MPI file can be somewhere else, but you have to make sure that you're inside the place with the step file and you also have all your other required files except for SPA MPI inside of that directory. So you can see here it says MPI run command not found, and this is why I logged out and logged back in. If you want to use MPI, you have to load it again every time you log in. And I'm going to give this 4 processes because that's within the limit that's given in the Rivanna guidelines. So it looks like that ran fine. I didn't turn the pictures back on, so you can't see that the pictures have been made, but you can just assume that everything worked because we didn't get any errors. But 4 processes is not a lot, and we want to use a lot more than that. And if you want to use more than 4 to 8 processes, you have to write batch script. And I've already written one, so I can just copy it in here. So we can take a look inside of this file. This is not the file that I will be using for the final simulation, but this is just, I guess, a very simple example of what that file will look like when I finished writing it. And for some reason, Emacs is not appearing. So I'll open this instead. So basically, you have to start everyone with this line. And then I'm saying I want 2 nodes with 20 tasks per node, which is a total of 40 tasks. So that's a lot more than the 8 that was the maximum, or the 4 that I actually used in the last run. This says maximum runtime of 5 minutes, and I think we have 100,000 hours, so this should be a very good time limit. We'll stop running if it passes that. Write the output to out.txt, so that'll take everything that it was printing on the screen and write it out.txt. It's running in parallel. This is important. It means that we're going to use the Wadley group allocation. And then this is the command to actually run SPARTA, so you can see that it's pretty similar to the one that I was just typing into the command line before. The only difference is because I've now moved SPA MPI right above the example step folder, I need to change this location. Okay, and to run this folder, you type in it says about submit a batch job 10006533. And if you want to check on your batch jobs, you type in stat and your number. Now it looks like this one's probably already finished because it was a very short one. You can also see the jobs that are running through Open On Demand. But I think that I'll get the same result here, and it'll just tell me that it's not running, it's been finished. Yep, here it is. Status completed, and it used 5 seconds. So you can see now that out.txt has been written, and if I open up out.txt, you'll see that this is just what was on the screen before. It tells me all the SPARTA run information, and it should tell me the number of processors it used. Yep, it used 40 processors for 1,000 steps, 47,000 particles. So now I'm going to edit the in.step file like before to make some pictures. Just uncomment these lines by deleting the pound signs. I can just use the same sbatch command with step.sh, and it's probably already done again. Yep, there are the images. I'll convert them to a GIF. This time I'm going to put in a delay. I don't remember what these are. I think it might be milliseconds. So this would be 1 second, but I'm not really sure about that. But if you want to make some kind of ratio between these images and real time, you can use the delay command and just look that up in the ImageMagick documentation. Another thing you can do with ImageMagick is convert from PPM into other image formats, so I'll see if I can do that here. And I'll remove all the BPM files, so I don't want them anymore. Okay, so I could use SCP to download these, or I could use Firefox to upload them to Google Drive. I'm going to do it through Open On Demand, so you can just see another way of getting files out. So the first thing you probably want to do is copy them out of Scratch so they don't get deleted. I don't know how often they go through and clean out Scratch, but because it's temporary storage, they do have that option. So I'll do cp output.gif to my home. Just a copy, so they're still in here if you wanted to look at them in here again for some reason. If they're PPMs, they'd be overridden when SPARTA ran again. These won't be overridden because SPARTA is not making a GIF or a PNG right now. Okay, so now I can go back to Open On Demand, look in Files. Here they are. And here now it's on my computer. PNG opens fine. GIF also opens fine. Other way to see a GIF is through Firefox. If you're on here, you can do Firefox output.gif. That should open it up. There's a GIF. And when you're done with fast text, remember to come back and terminate the session.